Okay, so here we are, Cork Cowgirl. God, I look really either drunk or tired or both.
I'm not sure.
It, probably a little bit of both.
Could have
Anyway,
been
Cork
both,
Cowgirl
yes.
here. And this is my mom. This is the reason why I got into the wine industry in the first place because um, Mama Girl here, Mama Cork, more what should we refer to you as? That
Corky Mama, I don't know.
the corked mama?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Was drinking White Zinfandel out of a box.
It was good too.
No.
No.
So we've come a long way since then, and today, of course, is National Champagne Day, and I had a bottle of champagne that we were going to open up. Yes, a true champagne. Because okay, here's the deal. Now you know with Cork Cowgirl, it's plain old wine advice, and it's no bull. We don't go into all the highfalutin, snooty, look down your nose kind of stuff at wine. We go at it like normal people.
That's why I had the box. Oh, never mind. Okay.
We go ahead and expand your horizons on wine without being all snooty about it. So National Champagne Day today. Woohoo! Woohoo! And there's a reason why we've got these kind of glasses, and I'll explain in a minute. But I had a bottle of true champagne. Champagne, of course, is a region in France where they go ahead and they produce sparkling wine in what they call méthode champenoise, or the champagne method, where they make the still wine from whatever grape they're using. Typically, you're going to have Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier, the types of grapes that they use for this. Of course, you can make sparkling wine out of just about anything.
Sure.
And then instead of pumping it full of carbonation or anything like that, we don't do that. They go ahead, they take it, they add a secondary dosage of the sugar and the yeast, and or let the yeast go at it on that secondary dose of the sugar, and they seal it up tight, airtight, so the gases can't escape. And then that is what produces that secondary fermentation, and where you get all the fun,
The little bubbles.
the bubbles.
Yeah.
All coming natural. You see how they're rising up there, really nice. And I had a lovely little one, great value champagne, Vornay at Feel, but I drank it.
She's so selfish.
I kind of am.
What
That's
can
probably
I say?
why I look like this
I
right
did
now.
not raise her like that.
So, because I'm kind of a failure,
And I have no bubbly.
we'll fix that. But here's the beauty of National Champagne Day. It's all about the bubbles, and if it's not from champagne, it's just a sparkling wine, a Cremant. And in fact, that's what we have today is a Cremant. This is the Gerard Bertrand Cremant de Limoux Brut. And Limoux is an area in the is a region in the south of France, along the French Mediterranean. In fact, Limoux is the actual birthplace of sparkling wine, not champagne.
Really?
I know. I'll probably get into a whole lot of trouble for doing this because it is National Champagne Day. And to be honest, champagne, exquisite, fantastic, well worth it. But if you're, looking for something that's going to be absolutely delightful, delicious, and you're kind of on a budget, why not go to the birthplace of sparkling wines? In fact, they were doing this. It wasn't until like 100 years later that Dom Perignon probably took it back to champagne.
Is that right?
Now, they'll probably argue that with me.
Well, I'm always
But,
on a budget, so
You know,
I'm glad
most
about that.
most people are arguing
Yeah,
with me.
yeah.
But this is Gerard Bertrand. Bertrand has been very innovative. Gerard has been in the south of France with everything he's doing. And this is going to be kind of a fine... Now, Brut is the drier champagne.
Okay.
You'd think extra Brut would be. It's not. That's actually just a teeny tiny bit sweeter. A little more
Really?
residual sugar. I know it
Is
doesn't
this
make any.
just the regular or the extra?
This is the Brut. So this is the driest
Okay.
out of those two. So I mean, then you get into demi sec and all that. There's a lot of different ones. But we're not trying to confuse anybody right now. So, like I said, the traditional champagnes are typically going to be made with, you're going to have Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier. Okay.
Okay.
Now this particular one, this is going to be kind of fun. It is Chardonnay predominantly,
Okay.
70%. Chenin Blanc they're putting it in there, and you'll find that in the Loire Valley. The Chenin Blanc, nice crisp, not what your grandma used to drink, like Grandma Mabel used to drink. That stuff was pure schlock. That was not Chenin Blanc.
Was it not good?
No. Mauzac, which is a very traditional regional grape in the south of France there in the French Mediterranean, and then a little bit of Pinot Noir in this as well. So, hi kids. My kids are running around. And we, which is French for yes.
And
yes,
my
indeed.
grandpuppies are running
Now,
around.
they're not getting any of this.
No, okay.
So, going to be... No, you may not.
So now can we drink it? Well, we
yeah.
smell it first. Okay.
We smell it. What do you smell?
Wine. No, champagne.
It's not champagne, though. This is a Cremant de la Mue. Because champagne you could only get from the Champagne region of France.
Now, is there a little grapefruit in this too?
I don't smell grapefruit per se, but that doesn't mean that your nose is wrong. If you smell grapefruit on it, perhaps you do. It's good to swirl. Yeah. And okay, we were talking about why these aren't in like the traditional flutes or the little champagne cups or whatever. There's some thought about this. Although the flutes, the traditional champagne flutes, preserve the bubbles. If you want to get the beautiful aromatics that we're getting, and if you want to get more of the flavor coming through, go with your
Well, see,
wine
now I
glasses.
learned something because I did not know that's why they have the little fluted glasses and I just drink it. I didn't know that preserved the bubbles.
It does. It
Okay.
does indeed.
See?
So
I'm getting
all right.
better
So what are you smelling?
Well,
see, I'm getting more like a lemon zest. The lemon rind, very citrusy kind of a quality.
yeah, that was citrus. That's why I didn't know if it was grapefruit or.
Well, I can see that. So fresh lemon. It smells crisp. I get a hint of toast on the nose, a little bit like a butter toast, not like toast, not like when you make toast and burn it.
Okay, I'll go along with the buttered toast.
You don't smell it though. You smell more of the lemon.
Yes.
Okay. And that's fair enough. As you get used to it, you go through. So now it's the time to sip.
Okay,
Let's tip.
I can do that.
What do you taste?
I generally don't like anything dry, but this is actually very good. And
It's got grapefruit component to it.
Yeah, and I actually taste
What do you taste?
kind of a sweeter,
And that's the funniest part.
lemony grape taste.
Except that you're not gonna. It's not sweet.
But it
There's
tastes
virtually
sweeter.
and that's one of the other things that I always try to teach people is, as long as there's a grapefruit component, you're going to get the perception of sweetness. It can be a bone dry wine, and you're gonna think it's sweet because you're getting a lot of that fruit component.
Because you know me, that's why I don't drink a lot of the red wines because they tend to be more.
What you're getting
tart
is
or more dry.
Well, what you're getting is all the tannins and the oak coming off of this, and of course you're not going to have to worry about it, being. You're supposed to have something that's with this particular one. It's supposed to be fresh. Bye, Katie. See you later. Fresh and crisp. The acidity is really nice. I don't know so much that I get more toast as I get more of that bready quality. Because there's going to be a difference between toast and bread.
Oh, absolutely.
I also get a nice creamy feel in the mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's not going to be flabby or heavy, nice and crisp.
I'll just keep drinking and I'm sure I'll get all those feelings too.
Now, we were going to do this as a live video, but I can't figure out how to go live because I know about wine a little bit and I know about drinking wine a lot. But I don't know much about technology.
Well, with each sip, it is getting creamier. I want you to understand that.
I hope you mean your mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Good. Because that would be horrible otherwise. All right. Compared to your box of white Zinfandel that I find in your refrigerator, and
I
keep in
don't
mind,
have it anymore. I actually buy bottles.
okay, we've improved because there have been times where you bought it and like 6 months later you still have that same open box of wine in your fridge.
Well, yeah, but it's a little more vinegary then. Like, but you know, if you're desperate,
If you're desperate, you could buy rubbing alcohol too, or a lot of NyQuil,
well, you could, but
and mix it with like a Sprite. But in there, yeah, but that's a whole nother story.
but
We're not
compared to
going
my Zinfandel, this is much easier on the palate. I prefer
Easy to drink.
sweeter things, but pardon?
easier to drink.
Yes, yeah. It's very
I think it's
good,
really well
very
balanced.
tasty,
Absolutely.
and-
What would you drink it with?
well,
I mean, you can drink it like we are right now because we're kind of luscious, but
I would probably pair this up with, you know, well, I don't think I would put it with fish.
why not? Put it with like shrimp scampi or
Oh,
with,
that you could do.
why
That
not
you
with
could do.
grilled scallops?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Or I mean, why not with clams with an Alfredo sauce, clams and pasta, because it cuts right through that white sauce and that cheese. The acidity on it is great, and that fresh fruit component that
I don't think I would do it with like beef and things
No.
like that.
no, well the beef would overpower it.
But
It wouldn't be
yeah,
right.
but things like that, yeah, you could do it. Or even with just a simple snack, you know, cheeses and things like that.
Yeah,
And
you got to be
fruits
careful
and
which ones.
cheeses.
You got to be careful which ones because you don't want like a sharp cheddar. That's
Yeah,
that's gonna
true.
be painful.
But I don't like cheddar. Anyway.
What would be great is like tomorrow for brunch.
Oh, that would work.
Yeah,
That would work.
If we do a quiche, if we do omelets, if we do a frittata, heck, you know, if we did maybe even a poached pear.
That was really good.
Yeah,
Poached prayer.
I know. We do all right. So, but yeah, so that is the deal. So, what do you think this would run you?
Oh, maybe $35.
You would think. Now, a good champagne could cost you, you know, several hundred, right?
Not
Now, this
me,
is a
but because
you don't drink a good champagne. Now, the Brunei at Field that I had was ran right around the 32, 35 mark. This one, under 20.
I can buy it.
I know.
Look,
I know.
this is great.
And it's delicious. I mean, it's a great, with the holidays coming up and everything, you can stock up. They also make a beautiful rosé, which we'll probably drink later, unless we go into our caramel apple sangria, but that's a whole nother video that we're going to do. So, yeah. So, there you go. National Champagne Day. If you don't want to do actual champagne, you should. You should treat yourself to true champagne, and you can find great, beautiful values out there. But there's no reason why you shouldn't enjoy a sparkling of any kind, whether it's a Cremant de Limoux. Can you even say it now?
Lamont,
Cremant
Cremant,
de Limoux.
Dinamou.
Close enough.
I'm close.
Rosés, Cava, Prosecco, and those are going to be a little more, you know, fresh fruit and such like that. But there's several sparkling wines that are coming out of, say, California. Why not? You know, Rotorua Estate is a lovely. We'll probably drink that one later too.
Every time I come down here, I find them all very lovely. I want you to
She
understand
doesn't
that.
find them because
I do.
hide it. So, but anyway, enjoy National Champagne Day. Pour yourself, celebrate yourself, and well, Cork Cowgirl and Cork Mama.
Corked Mama
saying
Here's to you.
cheers.
Cheers.